Nigeria must break away from fallacies. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. Governors elected under the platform of All Progressive Congress (APC) have said that Nigerians must break away from the unsound arguments of a success of the President Muhammad Buhari's regime. The governor stated this in a statement issued on Sunday by its forum, 14 critics of the Buhari administration. Nigeria News Understand. According to the APC governors, the incumbent government's success at all levels is dependent on how much sacrifice Nigerians make at all the phases. Oh my goodness, the last paragraph got me ribs cracking. And no, it's not funny. It is a laughter coming from a place of, a place of disgust. So now, Nigeria is supposed to be ready to make sacrifices. Please, I am wondering how much sacrifices are we supposed to be making? Are we supposed to use knife and slit our throats? Or are we supposed to use knife to cut our hand and allow the blood to drain out? Are we supposed to donate our kidney? Are we supposed to donate our liver? Are we supposed to donate our eyes or one of our eye? Are we supposed to donate our ribs? Or maybe are we supposed to donate our heart? What exactly do they want from us? What exactly do they want from us? How? We are supposed to be, it's dependent. The number of successes is dependent on the sacrifice. Do you know what you're talking about? What do you know? You see, it is very annoying when people who are supposed to know what the masses are going through. Let's say the president is high above, the federal is high above. But when it is that the government at the middle level that is supposed to be communicating more with the masses comes out and says it is very annoying. The masses get to pay. Should we talk about it? The masses get to pay money for taxes. And they'll come out and say, how many people pay taxes? Look, the tax that you remove from people's salary, even before they get to, they work and slave from the 1st of every month. Okay, 2 days ago was the 1st of January. If the first fall on a Monday, they work from that January. Some people, even when they go home, they still get to work. Even when it is weekend, they still work. They still give their all. And the government is first of all to take out of the money. They don't allow it get to the pockets of these citizens, the masses. Are we going to talk about how they pay the taxes then? Some will come out and say, how many people are paying taxes? You're going to return that question, or I'm going to answer that question by asking you, how many jobs have they created so far? Can I hear? Let me hear you. No, let me hear you now. The masses. The masses, that according to the APC governors, the incumbent government success at all levels is dependent on how much sacrifice Nigeria make at all phases. Can you imagine? This person, I'm not sure this person is fine. Oh no, the APC governors, something they should check themselves. They should check themselves. Now look, just listen to me. Those taxes now, they'll come and say, oh, how many of them pay taxes? How many jobs have you created? Tell me. Should I continue? On top of the tax issue now, do you know that these people pay tax? They pay tax, and yet, let's say first of all, the health sector. They pay taxes so that they can get to use good health system. They can, get access to good health system, good hospital, good equipment, good everything good. But yet, you pay your taxes, yet as a person, you get sick, you go, first of all, you go to the private hospital. Why? Because that is where you see people with good equipment. You will not hear the private sector coming out to say they're owing their doctors. Have you heard? No, let me hear now. Have you heard? No. Okay, let's say the health sector is too high. Let's bring it down to the normal level. You pay your electricity bill as a Nigerian. You pay the tax levy on it. And at the end of the day, you get to buy inverter or you get to buy fuel, even when you're paying for your light bill. I don't know, is there something wrong saying that it is the it is the, how did they even speak the English again? That is dependent on how much sacrifice. What sacrifice do Nigerians need to make other than the ones they are making? The one that is making them gnash their teeth at all level. Before this particular administration came in, people had what they call the high class, the middle class, and the lower class. Immediately this administration came in, the middle class disappeared into the lower class. Those in the upper class are now even struggling to, to see how they can remain in the upper class. The lower class dropped down to the lowest of the low. People who could afford to give away food, now they are even struggling to eat 2 square meals. People who used to eat 2 square meals, they are now eat 1. And people who used to eat 1 now eat snacks. And then they eat only good food on weekends or the days that they don't go to work. What are you saying? How much sacrifice? Do they want us to cut out our hearts and give it to them? Can you imagine? This is an insult to Nigerians. Saying it is dependent on the cup. What? Really? Okay, let's leave the issue of tax. What exactly do they want us to do? No, they should come out and tell us what they want us to do. We are talking about how the economy is already crushing on us. How difficult it is to get by. They said they are going to remove subsidy. Nigerians are still saying some did not see anything. Some are still trying to see how they are going to kick against it. At the end of the day, it's not like the voice of the people matter anymore. Our voice don't matter. They get to force that fuel subsidy down. I mean, they remove it down our throat. And somebody is somewhere opening his or her mouth saying it is dependent. Excuse me, sir. This thing you said, at the end of the day, you become a follower. You're not going to stay in government for your lifetime, sir. You will calm down. And please, let them bring out a policy where each politician will be probed. Whether you steal or you don't steal, you are probed. If you steal as much as 1 kobo, you're going to face the law. Is either you are paying it back, or you're serving a jail term for it, or you do both. So that maybe when they come back and they're stripped of everything they have or they've taken from those governments, and the government that comes in is now harsh on them, they're not going to understand what the masses go through. Speaking through Salihu Lukman, the Director General of the Progressive Governors Forum, the umbrella body, the leader said combating security challenges across Nigeria depends on support for the government. Can you listen to another one? Sincerely, these people, they're just wanting to get us angry, but it's not going to work for them. We'll decide to be happy against all odds. This year, nothing will stop and nothing will steal our joy.